Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your new moon in Pisces reading. The new moon in Pisces on Sunday late is going to be conjoined with Venus. Neptune, which is one of Pisces rulers, is conjuncting Neptune today, a few days ahead of the new moon. This is signaling lots of new energy and the release, powerful release of endings, old ways, in preparation for the new. So Scorpio, let's get ready to do your overall energy, the Page of Pentacles. This is in fact indicating the newness like a baby. Your receipt of offers that may seem small, they are opportunities to learn to do something new, to consider planning something, to survey or look over something. This may be a request for your consulting services. This can also be an educational or training opportunity for you to learn a new way to not only conduct business, but to build something, to create something practical and useful for others. In the 10th house, we have the Two of Wands, which is showing me that you are very much right now in sync with this new moon energy as we're in the last phases of the dark of the moon coming, where you are understanding what your expertise is, what you have learned, what you know, what you're passionate about, what you're expert at, and you're considering ways to grow that, to expand that, to move into unfamiliar territory. You may be considering an offer, you may be looking to make an offer. Whatever it is, you are planning, considering, and looking at your growth. In the first house, we have the Justice card. The Justice card is about karma in many ways for you right now, Scorpio. I feel like this is in keeping with the consideration that you're engaged in right now about the path forward. This is you understanding that the deep sorting, deep clearing, deep getting rid of stuff, organizing your affairs, getting all of your ducks in a row is about the preparation that you know you need to make. It's about addressing the imbalances, creating the balance in every area of your life that is going to allow you to be proactive, to make a stand for justice, for fairness in not only some significant area of your social experience, but to do that on behalf of others that may have shared your experience. Overall, this is a card of reward. This is a card of coming together, of receiving the rewards and recognition of your efforts, and of putting that into your life, fueling your life's forward motion to a greater social impact, a greater ability to interact in your community, your collective, as a fair force of equity. In the fourth house, the house of your home and family, the World card indicates the closing out of a cycle for you, Scorpio. This is you coming to the end of a journey. This is you completing something and finding closure, particularly as it relates to your domestic environment. Maybe childhood or formative experiences, your family. There's some way in which, perhaps through the passing of someone significant, perhaps through the changing in the hierarchy of family, certainly as a result of your desire to, of your ability to have achieved or accomplished something, the rewards and recognitions of that achievement are helping you to release, prepare, and acknowledge how much you have grown, the skills that you have gathered, and your ability now to prepare for this new chapter of your life. In the 7th house, the house of significant others, we have the Sun card. We always love to see how we find happiness, where our reward, where our joy is. And for you right now, your joy is in your significant relationships, your ability to be playful, to enjoy wherever you are, to allow yourself to be simpler, more innocent, more natural, in alignment with your own gifts and talents, is what actually inspires others, elevates the nature of your endeavors, the things that you agree to do together as service, recognizing the sacredness of the joy and service that you provide to others, and simply being yourself. If you're enjoying this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It helps me immensely so that I can continue to do what I'm doing. The Justice card in the 1st house is clarified by the Page of Swords. In the 2nd house, and the Ace of Cups in the 3rd house. The theme of your openness to new ideas, the theme of your curiosity sparking new opportunities for you, your ability to detach yourself from your powerful emotions in order to recognize the degree of healing and joy that you experience among your intimates through your communication, through your creative expression, is immense. You are bringing joy, healing, and love to so many others, particularly your intimates. Children are especially benefiting from your great healing power right now, but primarily you are primatizing, making yourself first, putting yourself first in a way that only prepares you to give more. This is sacred as you are open up to learning about the experiences of others. You are elevating your personal truths and putting them to a kind of scrutiny of curiosity, talking to others about the experiences they share, the truths that you are understanding the relevance of your experience to, so that you are more empowered to work, to live with, to love, to create with others in a way that is authentic to you. The World card in the 4th house is clarified by the 4 of Wands in the 5th house and the King of Wands in the 6th house. Your confidence is supreme. You have created this beautiful foundation, spiritual, cultural foundation in your life of joy. You have created a platform, a foundation from which you, your loved ones, your neighbors, your community can continue to expand from. This is all about growth and expansion and your confidence in not only what you're passionate about, what you're good at, but the ability to model this passion, to motivate yourself and others to continue and celebrate what it is you've been able to create. This is a beautiful card of marriage, wedding, community celebration, growth, healing, and support. The Sun card in the 7th house is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles in the 8th house and the Knight of Wands in the 9th house. You are not stopping with this tremendous achievement and passion that you are benefiting from, this new way of healing and spreading the word, spreading your own joy throughout the world as you are emphatically who you are, with confidence that the world needs who you are and what you have to say. Whatever it is you do is needed by the world, and you are charged with exploring that, discovering the world in all of its diversity, how what you do and who you are applies to that and benefits from that. You have worked long and hard. You are constantly evaluating what you've done, how you've done it, and what rewards you're receiving from it. In that way, you are using this time of joy, of healing, and of evaluation to further explore and enjoy this explosion of your heart, who you are and what you do. The Two of Wands in the 10th house is clarified by the Four of Swords in the 11th house and the Chariot card in the 12th house. This foundation that you've been able to create is also mirrored by the spiritual foundation that you have gained through your ability to understand difficult situations in your past. You have learned at the things that have not worked out for you, the ways in which you have tried to outmaneuver yourself, understanding now that these understandings, this responsibility you now take for the things that didn't work, is what's building your practice, your spiritual practice now. This foundation is a part of your prayers, your meditations, your ability to dream and imagine and create this space of respite for yourself. This burst of energy is primarily benefiting you through your ability to contemplate it, recognize rest, and recognize the growth that you have made, necessary for you to, as you celebrate what you've been able to create in your community, you are also learning to understand, accept, and receive that, so that this forms the spiritual reflection of that foundation. Finally, you are able to pull all the contradictions and conflicts in your life together in order to synthesize your move forward in this new direction towards a positive karma, towards the rewards that you have earned and worked for. You have learned to ask for help, divine help, practical help, social help. Wherever you've learned to say, I need help, you have been rewarded by being able to focus that into the area of your new direction and growth, into the area of healing and expression. I'm going to finish this reading, Scorpio, with an oracle card from the Soul's Journey. And I'm uncovering patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order, and underneath that I have acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. I'm taking these both. I hope this has been helpful to you. I thank you so much for your time and look forward to seeing you again. Namaste.